back in the offseason. Do you see something similar happening with the roster? Is it too early to talk about that yet?
We did have some, changes staff-wise. We lost some really good men and some great coaches and guys that, played an instrumental part in our success over the last, 4 years. And we wish them all well. And we've added some great guys to the staff and feel really good about it. And, as far as the roster goes, it's too early right now to say where we're at with that. Zach, we're going to look at every area. You guys probably, know better than I know. You probably got your ideas where you think we need to go and what we need to look at. But like everybody else, we'll look at, both sides of the line of scrimmage, our skill positions, we're going to look at everything, A to Z, and evaluate it. And then, obviously looking forward to seeing this group of young men, work here this week and, see how free agency goes and then attack it accordingly. We want to be multiple. We want to be, simple me, complex you. We always want to be aggressive. We want to be attacking. Want to be sound. When you turn the film on, I think, a hallmark of a great defense is a great tackling defense, and we want to be a great tackling defense. We want to accentuate, and put a premium on fundamentals and technique, and then communication. But obviously, stopping the run is always first and foremost, as you know. You knew that was going to come out of my mouth, and we got to eliminate. There's a lot of things that we looked at, and we got to be better on third down. We got to be better in the red area. We can't give up big plays, and so I'm excited for where we're headed. It was probably one of the funnest weeks, most exciting weeks that I've had since I've been here, and bringing Josh in and Ryan and the job that our coaches did, the job that Josh did, in orchestrating that win over Tennessee was phenomenal. Again, the roster's fluid. We're going to continue to look at it, and we'll see if Josh is going to play. Right now, 90-man roster. Probably going to have Josh around to sit there and compete. Yeah, I think you always got to, obviously, we feel great about AC and where he's at. And, he'd be the first one to tell you that he can clean up some things, and he'll do that. But we feel great about, the blind side and him protecting the backside of Andrew. And, we had, some young, Joe Wrights came in, did a great job, right tackle, until we moved him inside and he got hurt. And Denzel Good's got a bright future. But you want to shore up, the middle there. And we feel really good about, Jack Mehort, where he's at, and I think obviously his ceiling is still high, and he's got a lot of room to grow, but he's going to do nothing but get better. And again, the interior of that offensive line, the center and two guard spots, is the focal point. No, I just wanted to be the head coach, and I'm still the head coach, and Ryan's the general manager, and it's all good. That's it.
Utah running back
I think we're excited. Obviously, being part of the international scene, if you will, and taking our team over there, and it's going to be a great challenge, obviously, for us. Playing a division game over there, long ways to go. It helps. Hired Joe Philbin on our staff now as our offensive line coach, assistant head coach, and he's a great resource for all of us. A great resource for me. He's been over there a couple times, so he's going to bring a wealth of knowledge as far as that trip and how you prepare, to prepare for that game and that trip and those kind of things. So we're excited about the opportunity. I think the biggest thing will be that from a terminology and communication standpoint, to be able to put things from a verbiage standpoint, if you will. I think everybody will be able to communicate better. Run game, pass game, those the concepts, protections, those type of things. We're gonna do a lot of the same things, and I think probably everybody got to see a glimpse or a blueprint of where the offense was going in the Denver game. The game that Andrew ultimately was injured in. We lost him for the remainder of the season, but I think that was a snapshot for everybody what, we anticipate this offense, looking like, being like, and playing on a consistent level like that. Right now, Mike, we're not prepared, to talk about anybody, at this point, as far as making announcements, as far as the roster goes with any of our, free agent, UFAs, what have you. Yeah, I think, first and foremost, you want to have, we just saw, Denver win a Super Bowl, with a phenomenal defense, and a great quarterback, future first ballot Hall of Fame quarterback. So I think you always want to be balanced. I think you want to, build, it's hard with the salary cap as such and things like that, and paying certain guys, a certain amount of money, based on that cap, but love to have, and love to build a quality, dominant defense. At the same time, we certainly know that it's very important that, we protect, our quarterback. We keep our quarterback upright. We all know when he's healthy and when he's out there that we have a great opportunity to win a lot of football games. And that doesn't diminish anything that, Matt did, this year for us or this past season, and, going 5-3 and then winning the final game of the season with two guys that we, got off the street and prepared basically 3 or 4 days to win a final football game and end up 8-8, but and then add the necessary pieces that you have to add from a, skill standpoint.